Good day to each and everyone. In this video, we are going to present to you our mini project entitled Predicting Aspects of the COVID-19 Pandemic in the Philippines. The following are the members: Pamela Domingo, Kiana Louise Soon, and yours truly, Benji Gonzales Jr. So first is the introduction. Studying information on COVID-19 is important so that, in the event of a future worldwide pandemic, the nation's facilities would be better prepared and the government would have more effective containment plans. AI and machine learning has been used to help in containing and analyzing the effects of coronavirus so they can be great additions to our country's healthcare system. The objectives of our mini project are as follows. First, to predict the number of unique coronavirus positive individuals. Second, to predict the number of stock face masks of a hospital. Third, to predict the number of occupied isolation beds of a hospital. And fourth, to classify the health status of an individual using the recorded demographic and health characteristics.
Next, I'll be presenting the methods of our study. The machine learning models we used are linear regression for predicting positive cases, isolation beds, and surgical masks. Meanwhile, we used naive Bayes for predicting the health status of an individual. Each linear regression model was evaluated by using the coefficient of determination, or R squared, MSE, and RMSE. Meanwhile, naive Bayes was evaluated using the confusion matrix, the accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. Next, we will be presenting the results. For creating a linear regression model, we first have to identify which columns are highly correlated with the result variable. For predicting positive cases, we have found that the predictors are unique individuals tested, negative individuals, and total tests conducted. After creating the linear regression model, we have found that it scored an R-squared score of 0.994, an MSE score of 15,656.56, and an RMSE score of 125.13. As you can see in the graph, the predicted values actually reflect the actual data of the dataset.
Aside from predicting positive cases, we also need to predict the number of occupied isolation beds. So the predictors are as follows: MECVED V, ISOLBED V, and ICUO. For the R2 score, we have 0.404. For the MSE, we have 33.09. And for the RMSE, we have 5.75.
For predicting the number of surgical masks, the predictors used for the model are the coverall and gown. And the model scored an R of 0.77, an MSE of 400 million, and an RMSE of 20,000. The large MSE and RMSE scores can be attributed to the large variability in the data values.
There are 6 possible labels for an individual's health status, which are mild, asymptomatic, recovered, dead, severe, and critical. To create the naive Bayes classifier, we used all the categorical and continuous variables found in the dataset, which are age or age group, sex, home quarantine, and pregnant. This is the heat map of the naive Bayes classifier, and it can be observed that many of the samples were misclassified. The model only scored an accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score of 63.2%. So another model was made by over and undersampling the data by using smoked M. But there was no improvement in performance as it only scored 52.42%.
And last to be presented is the conclusion. The researchers concluded that the machine learning algorithms can be a useful tool for predicting aspects of a pandemic, but only with complete and clean data. The limitations encountered were the models predicted only chosen variables due to the time limitations, the data were biased and not updated recently. The recommendations are to use more complete data that are collected in real time and to train more the models with larger training data.